Thank you, Michael, for your inspiring words. Thank you for sharing your experience and insights with us today. Families, friends, guests, did I mention that INSEAD's MBA is really intense and diverse? At some point, yeah. Now, all that intensity and diversity is great, but it makes INSEAD probably the hardest business school to teach at in the world. We breed some of the best teachers in the world, and it's thus a huge honor to be nominated for a teaching prize. Can I please ask the academic reps to come forward to announce the 17J nominations and winners of the Best Teacher Awards. Please, academic reps, come forward.
Proud to stand here in front of all of you to read the nominees for Best Teacher. First nominee, Andre Calmon. Second nominee, Theos Evgenu. Third nominee, Ron Laser. I didn't know there was a board there. And the fourth nominee, Federico Gavazzoni.
And the winner is Andre Calmon.
Thank you. Thank you. This means a lot. Well, I guess I'm not the only one that thinks the Zara case is pretty awesome. So, thank you so much for this award. Thank you. I am honored and humbled by your kindness. Class of 17J, I'm going to miss you. Yeah. In a great core course, it's not only the students and the professor that are working super hard. There are many processes in the background that need to be managed for the class to come together. So I'd like to thank my course assistant, Letitia Lamb, for all her help, and also Utku Serhatli, RTA. The success of POM is also because of you. So, 17Js. Even though I said in our core course that, at least in operations management, variability is evil, if there's one thing that I've learned from you, is that at INSEAD, variability is not evil. It is our variability, our diversity in languages and cultures, our diversity in gender and thought that makes us strong. There is something special about coming to France to do an operations management course taught by a Brazilian and geek out about a certain Spanish company with an awesome business model with your colleagues from all over the world. And 17Js, in case you haven't noticed, the world has changed quite a bit since you first decided to take the GMAT and do an MBA. In many ways, these last couple of years have been marked by direct challenges to the values that INSEAD stands for: peace, multiculturalism, diversity of thought, and joint prosperity. We live in revolutionary times, and I'm counting on you, 17Js, not to predict, but to design the future of business. I hope that you use the tools and the skills that you learned here at INSEAD to design and manage innovative business models that are not just super profitable, but that also respect the boundaries of our planet and promote social justice. Go out and make the business case for being fair, ethical, and sustainable. Be brave. Double down on our values. Don't shy away from what you believe in. Don't shy away from your passions. Thank you very much. Thank you. Muito obrigado. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
It is a pleasure for me to present the nominees for the Best Teaching Award for the core courses taught in Singapore and in Abu Dhabi. The nominees are Peter Jews for Financial Accounting, Pushan Dut for Prices and Markets, and Antonio Fatas for Macroeconomics in the Global Economy.
All right, and the winner is Pushan Dutt for Prices and Markets. Now Pushan couldn't be here today. He accepted his award yesterday in Singapore, but he did send me a little speech that he wanted me to read out to you guys. I obviously can't imitate him, but imagine a guy with a dry sense of humor, and that's what the speech is like. So here we go. Vishal, I have absolutely no idea if I won the award or not. Perchance I did, perchance I didn't. If I did so, then why not? If not, then why so? Hopefully, you're thoroughly confused as the person reading this. It was exactly 10 months back that I trundled into the Singapore amphis and met the lot of you. Me, a pale, dismal creature who temporarily stepped out of my ivory tower, albeit with a deck of slides, the favorite security blanket of faculty worldwide, to interact ever so fleetingly with the denizens of the real world. Said denizens, who would be you, looked up in trepidation as I announced, welcome to INSEAD, welcome to Prices and Markets, and welcome to the best year of your life. It's all downhill from here. Now look up and note the sheer panic on the faces of the assorted deans who've just told you about the even better future that lies ahead. I'm a terrible person to give you any form of advice about life, the universe, anything. As I said in my last email, I have no idea what is the secret of happiness. Just realize how quickly time has flown. You have only a few hours left at INSEAD. Savor every second of it. Capture these moments with all of your senses. And finally, don't forget to doff your mortarboards. That's the square thing on your head. If you look up very quickly, you can catch a glimpse of it. Try it, now. Better yet, fling it in the air. Raise a glass to friends, family, and faculty, and then go off and make some amazing memories. Thank you.
It's an honor for Melissa and I to present the award for Best Elective Teaching in Fontainebleau. The nominees are Sujin Jiang, Pierre Chandon, and Nathan Furr.
And the winner is Sujin Jiang.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my amazing PIM students. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for the curiosity and openness that you brought to the course. Thank you for voluntarily turning in your phones to me at the beginning of every class. Well, mostly voluntarily, I think. Today, I am proud and happy and sad to see you go. I'm going to miss you very much. I also want to thank my colleagues, Jen and Giampiero Pestriglieri and Derek Deasy. Thank you for convincing me to teach this crazy and wonderful course, and for being there for me every step of the way. I could not have done this without you. For all of you graduating today, the incredible 17 Js, congratulations, you've made it. And today, as we say goodbye to you and send you out into the real world, I want to send you off with a little wish. My wish for you is that you'll have the courage to build real connections with others who are different from you. Now, this means listening, really listening, so that you can understand their views and how they see the world. And it also means putting yourself out there, expressing yourself, and allowing yourself to truly be seen. There is pain and discomfort in doing this, but there's also joy and enlightenment and love. I have experienced this here. I have lived this here, as I know you have. So I hope you'll take what you've built here and go out there and embrace the messiness and the beauty of forging real connections across all kinds of divides. The world needs it now more than ever, and who better to do it than you? Now, this won't be comfortable, I can promise you, but if there's one thing that I hope you'll take away from your MBA, it's that nothing magical ever happens in your comfort zone. I can't wait to live in the world you'll create. Thank you.
The nominees for the Best Teaching Award for elective courses in Singapore and Abu Dhabi are Pekka Hietala for Applied Corporate Finance, Sharat Raghavan for New Business Ventures, and Andy Yap for Power and Politics.
17 J's. I'm happy to tell you that the winner is Pekka Hietala.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy and surprised to get this award because I have been at INSEAD for 30 years and I have my handsome and beautiful young colleagues who are competing with me. So thank you for choosing me. I'm also from Abu Dhabi, so I think, I'm not sure, but I think I'm the first winner from Abu Dhabi campus. And that's why I thought, that I will bring something from Abu Dhabi to you, and that was the weather. So those of you who like warm weather, it's because of me. Those of you who feel like it may be too warm, now you understand why in Finland, my home country, we go to sauna naked. And I must admit that compared to my competitors from Singapore campus, I must admit that I have an unfair advantage to win this award because those of you in the guest part who don't know, our Abu Dhabi campus is not as big as Fontainebleau and Singapore campus. So the students come there only for January-February period. There are only 42, 43 students, and we all sleep together in the same hotel. No, sorry, we live in the same hotel together for that 2 months. So it's a very happy, and actually, yes, I have to tell that this joke is from Ilian. So Ilian, you are supposed to pass now. And so it was a happy bunch, and I think it's easier to be a good teacher in front of happy bunch than unhappy bunch. So apologies for the Singapore competitors. However, I must admit that I think this award is telling much more about people who are giving the award than people who are winning it. So those of you who don't know my course, so my Applied Corporate Finance course is the most toughest course, most difficult, most time-consuming course in the electives at INSEAD. And that's why when I told my students, everybody was signed. We didn't have electives, really. They had to take all the courses in Abu Dhabi. And so in my first class, I had all 42 of the Abu Dhabi gang in my class, and I told them that they have to work 20 hours per week for my course. And for some reason, in the second class, only 28 showed up. So 1/3 disappeared. I don't know where Mumu and Petrin is. Yes, you escaped my course. And luckily, Urs has been very tough. He created the rule that you are not allowed to drop the course anymore after second class. So actually, I kept my 28. And then in the end, for the guests, the professors are rating the students, but the students also rate the professors in the scale of 1 to 5. 1 is supposed to be the kind of a low, and the 5 is that the person has done a good job. I actually had 2 students who gave me a rating beyond the scale. I got 2 zeros, which kind of showed that the course was not for everybody. For the remaining 26 students who gave the award, I think I'm fair to say that you are the masochist, Luis included. So I like my masochist. Thank you very much for the award. Let me also quickly go through the 3 things what we learned in Abu Dhabi, because those things I have learned from Michael Pat, who was our guest speaker today. I came to INSEAD 30 years ago. I have seen Michael every year, and maybe I have talked with him every 3 years, and he has been my teacher in finance, as he's a finance person. And so the first thing what we learned in Abu Dhabi is that, yes, in order to really make the business the force for good, we want the companies to maximize value, and that was the main theme in our applied corporate finance course. The second thing what we learned in the classroom discussion is that we should also maximize value in our personal lives. And the nice thing is that in personal life, we however learned that it's not necessarily dollar value. It is your value function what you try to maximize. And we learned that the only way that you can really, from now onwards, that you can fail in life if you forget where you are coming from, if you forget your value function. We also learned that you are not maximizing anymore your shareholders' value in the company, you are maximizing more important shareholders' value. Many of whom are here today. Thank you for the support group behind. And I'm happy to say that I met Rahul this morning at INSEAD campus, and he said, Pekka, I'm following the advice. I'm following the learning point number 2 in the ACF. He said that I'm going back to family, I'm going back to India. Who cares about the rest of the world? And I also let me share with you the quote from John Brown, the former CEO of British Petroleum, a friend of INSEAD, who in his autobiography, he said it's slightly different words. I think he was describing his life when he was between 30 and 40, and he said that those years, I think I was too often working too much and living too little. And I hope you keep this in mind when you are leaving the school now. And finally, the final learning point, which only opens to my Abu Dhabi students. I'm not supposed to tell you everything, the rest of you. Don't forget to go to forest every year. And don't forget the crystal balls. Now I just want to wish you all the blessings for your life. I hope you will be happy. I hope you will make people happy around you. From our final finance case study, we learned the CEO making the following quote: "We are not pursuing happiness in this company. We are doing things which create happiness." I hope you can do that one also in your lives. And finally, the words from much wiser people than me. There's 3 ways to be happy, or you need 3 things to be happy. And I wish you all those 3 things. You need someone to love, you need a meaningful work to do, and you need always something to look forward to. I wish that all to you. Thank you.